Good evening, and welcome to Macon's Minute. I'm your host, Tony Anthony Macon. Thank you for stopping by. Tonight's topic, the Congressional Reparations hearing. Yes, the shit show. Today I'll be discussing a little bit about what happened at the Congressional Reparations hearing and just reparations in general. Took a lot of notes, so let's get it popping. Basically, a bunch of black people were brought together to undermine the issue of reparations on Juneteenth, of all days. Yeah, they really tried to play us with this. There were black Democrats and black Republicans to speak on this matter, which I didn't mind because with every debate there should be pros and cons, right? So you want to hear both sides or whatnot, right? So yeah, Democrats like Rep. Sheila Jackson, who is a descendant of Jamaica. You may ask why I put that out there. Well, I'll give an explanation of that shortly. But you had her, you had Bozo, Senator Cory Booker, that he was a Democrat. I don't even know if he's still running for mayor, but for president. But yeah, I call him a bozo mainly because, well, if you ever get a chance, YouTube Cory Booker and his friend T-Bone. As he tells you that story, your thoughts of Cory Booker may just change. You also had Danny Glover, actor Danny Glover, foaming at the mouth, falling asleep.
I don't fit, you son of a bitch. Fuck you.
It's getting nowhere.
My biggest problem with the Democrats that were there to talk about reparations, they really did not have, it didn't seem like they had an agenda. They just wanted to tell their story of slavery and what it means to them. The Republican side, just to mention a few, you have Burgess Owens, Some Coon, who's against reparations. He was just there to basically mouth off about Democrats. He said, if anything, Democrats should pay it, and white people who feel guilty should be the ones who pay for reparations. He was on that I made it, and I'm rich, and I made money, and people should just want to do that instead of receiving handouts and all that type of bullshit he was on. Sucker shit. But also you had Coleman Hughes, aka Coleman Cruz Hughes, a Puerto Rican who identifies as being black. Yes, a Puerto Rican speaking on reparations for foundational black Americans. Watch this clip.
I think over time I started calling myself black rather than half Puerto Rican, half black. Not consciously or intentionally, but it just happened. And I think in retrospect, the reason I started doing that seems to me to be because there's much more to be gained in terms of social capital by calling yourself black. You're allowed to, how do I put it? You don't see as much Hispanic identity politics. There's less to be gained from emphasizing the half Puerto Rican side of oneself.
Black people don't need another apology. We need safer neighborhoods and better schools. We need a less punitive criminal justice system. We need affordable health care. And none of these things can be achieved through reparations for slavery.
Yes, that guy. That guy. So he started talking that if I receive reparations, then I would be considered a victim. I'm not a victim. All this other shit about how he has money and what would happen to people, poor people who need it, but aren't descendants of slaves here in America. Basically, he was speaking, you could tell it was immigrants. He was talking that immigrant shit. People who don't have the background to receive reparations, but maybe black. And honestly, that's not our problem. If an immigrant came here to live, what we get is what we get. If they got any issues of where they came from, well, they can take it up with that country if they get any reparations. But their people weren't enslaved here and didn't build this country. See, we're old. Let's first start by saying there's so many black people who are qualified to articulate the conversation of reparations instead of the bozos that they chose. Excluding what's his name, Tennessee Coates. He didn't get he shot at Mitch McConnell, which was awesome, but at the same time, he still didn't drive home what we wanted to hear. But he's in the ballpark. I'll say that. He's in the ballpark. And the thing is see, you can't have non-foundational black Americans, non-American descendants of slaves speaking on something they can't receive. Because they don't care. So if you got a Puerto Rican up there and a Jamaican talking about something that they can't get their hands on, why would they really give a fuck? And it's like a black man trying to get reparations for the Holocaust for Jewish people, you know? Like, it makes no sense, right? See, we are victims. We're victims then, and we're victims now. We're old for slavery and the system of white supremacy. Speaking of Senator Mitch McConnell, he said that nobody responsible for slavery is a lie, which is a lie. The federal government is responsible for slavery. The government is alive. They made money off of free black labor. And the talk is, where will they get the money? When you owe somebody money, we don't give a fuck where you get it from. But they could pull from the funds used to build prisons to mass incarcerate black people. Or the same place that Trump got money to fund farmers. Or the same place they found money to bail out banks and car manufacturers. I don't give a fuck where you get it from, just run us our money. How about that? And we want cash. We don't want it to be used on criminal reform because all black people aren't criminals. We don't want it to be used or allocated to HBCUs because all black people don't go to HBCUs. We want checks, direct deposit. You can cash at me my shit, PayPal, whatever. Just give me my money. Let me run something by you that I saw today that was crazy and really kind of drives this home. Senator Elizabeth Warren introduced a bill, the Refund Equality Act, that ensures legally married same-sex couples can claim the tax refunds they earned but were denied before marriage. That were denied before marriage equality was the law of the land. They'll be able to amend past tax returns and receive refunds from the IRS. This bill probably will be passed without a fuss. They've already started the talks of gay reparations. At the rate we're going, gay reparations will be a thing, and reparations for foundational Black Americans or American descendants of slaves will not be a thing. Let that sink in.